Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of cars, trucks, and everything in between. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the ride. We cover the latest models, test drives, and real-world reviews to help you make smart choices when it's time to buy your next vehicle. Today, we're talking about a small truck that's been quietly making waves, especially in South America, and now it's got a new face for 2025. Yep, we're diving into the 2025 Fiat Strada, and trust me, this little pickup is more impressive than you might think. First things first, the design. The new Strada doesn't look like your typical small utility truck. Fiat went bold with this update. The front end is sharp, clean, and looks more SUV-like than ever. You've got those sleek LED headlights that give it a more premium vibe, and the redesigned grille makes it feel like it belongs in a higher class. There's a kind of rugged elegance to the way the front fascia is sculpted, and it honestly looks like it could go head-to-head with more expensive pickups in terms of styling. Now from the side, it's compact but confident. This isn't a truck trying to be something it's not. The proportions are tight, but the wheel arches are bold, and those new alloy wheels on the top trims really complete the look. The Strada doesn't scream for attention, but it definitely holds it. You'll probably catch yourself looking twice when it passes by. Around back, the bed is what you'd expect from a compact pickup, but it's got some nice touches, like the easy lift tailgate and practical step in height. Fiat's also added some small design upgrades to the rear lights and bumper, giving it a more cohesive look overall. Hop inside, and things get even more interesting. This is where the 2025 model really starts to feel like a big step up from its predecessor. Fiat's taken cues from the Pulse and other newer models to make the cabin more modern and driver-focused. The materials have improved. Sure, there are still hard plastics, it's a budget-friendly truck, after all, but the layout and design are smart, clean, and surprisingly refined. The big news is the 7-inch digital instrument cluster and the updated 10.1-inch infotainment screen on higher trims. It runs Fiat's latest software with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Response time is quick, the interface is easy to navigate, and the screen itself is crisp and bright even in daylight. There are also a few USB ports, including one in the back for passengers, and wireless charging is available in the top-spec model. Comfort-wise, the front seats are supportive, and space is good for a small pickup. Rear seats in the crew cab version are more usable than you might expect. It's not a limo, but it's way more comfortable for adult passengers than older compact trucks used to be. Fiat's clearly made usability and everyday practicality a priority here. Under the hood, the big update for 2025 is the introduction of the 1.0-liter turbocharged engine. This is the same motor we've seen in the Fiat Pulse, and in the Strada it makes about 130 horsepower and 200 Nm of torque. It's paired with a CVT automatic that mimics gear shifts to make it feel more natural. Now, that might not sound like much on paper, but in a truck this size, it delivers solid performance. It's zippy in the city, feels planted on the highway, and even has enough torque to handle a decent payload in the back. Speaking of which, payload capacity sits around 650 to 720 kilograms depending on the version, and towing capacity is more than enough for small trailers, bikes, or weekend gear. For most people who aren't hauling serious loads, this is more than enough capability. Fuel efficiency is another win for the new Strada. With the turbo engine, it sips fuel in the city and stretches every drop on the highway. It's a big reason why it's become such a popular choice for both urban drivers and small business owners. You get the practicality of a truck without the fuel bill of a bigger rig. On the road, the Strada drives more like a crossover than a pickup. The suspension is well tuned for comfort, absorbing bumps and potholes with ease. The steering is light but accurate, and visibility is excellent thanks to the compact dimensions and upright driving position. It's not built for hardcore off-roading, but the Endurance and Volcano trims do come with decent ground clearance and traction control systems that can handle dirt roads, gravel, and wet conditions without much fuss. Safety tech has been improved too. Fiat added features like electronic stability control, hill start assist, rear parking sensors, and even a backup camera. Higher trims now include lane departure warning and autonomous emergency braking, pretty impressive for a small truck in this category. Overall, the 2025 Fiat Strada feels like a smart evolution of a formula that was already working. It's stylish, efficient, and practical, with just enough tech and comfort to make it feel like more than just a work tool. Whether you're using it for deliveries, weekend trips, or just navigating tight city streets, it manages to strike a great balance between function and everyday usability. It might not be the biggest or the most powerful truck out there, but it absolutely nails the small pickup segment. And with this latest update, Fiat has given the Strada a strong argument to be considered not just as a workhorse, but as a lifestyle vehicle too. Alright, that's it for today's review. Let me know what you think of the 2025 Strada down in the comments. Would you consider something like this over a traditional compact SUV? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next review.